Good morning, my dear students. Hope all are fine, right? Okay, I am your social science teacher, Paulson Samson, right? Today I'm starting the civics part, that is the chapter number 1. Name of the chapter is on equality, right? And one more thing, my dear students, right? So let's interact. Let's have a interactive session, right? So for that reason, I have turned on the chat window, right? So I can see many of you are sending hi, no, it must be good morning or hello, sir, right? Okay, so it's grade 7, chapter number 1, civics part. That is, the name of the chapter is on equality. Today's date 16/7/21. Right. Okay. Hi. Good morning. Good morning. Yes. Good morning. I can see all your messages. Good morning. Right. Okay. Good morning. My name is Paulson Samson. Again, I'm repeating. Right. Okay, my dear students, and I hope all of you have purchased the textbook. Right. So now, before starting this chapter, my dear students, please. This is from the textbook only. I'm showing you. Now here you can see all this. These are those people. Right. Here above from 1. You can see people, right, standing here in a line. You can see, right? First, you can see, and these are the people from various backgrounds, right? So they doesn't belong to a one community. Can you see all this? Yes, right? Okay. So now when I can start here, the first one here, my dear students, here, see, the name is Manjeet Kaur. She is a teacher. Manjeet Kaur, she is a teacher. And behind him is Teja Singh. Teja Singh is a trader. Teja Singh is a trader. Now again, behind him is Girish Rao. Girish Rao is a student. The next here it is Kanta Devi. Kanta Devi is a domestic worker. Domestic worker. And then after behind her is Sujata Kumari. She is also a domestic worker. Okay. And then the next one is Abdul Rahman. Abdul Rahman is an artist. Then next followed by Shabnam Bano. She is a housewife. And then we have behind Shabnam Bano, we have Gracie Labang, who is a consultant. And then behind her is Isaac Laling, is a government officer. And behind you can see one more. It is Ruxana Mirza. She is a media person. Ruxana Begum, she is a media person. And then here we have Yogaraj. He is an unemployed youth. And then behind the last one you can see is Ashok Jain. Ashok Jain is an industrialist, right? Okay. Anything? Good morning, right? Okay. So now here, my dear student, from this pic, right? What do you understand, right? Or what do you get the picture? Can anyone tell me where they are standing in the line? Any idea? I hope you have seen queue. A long queue of people standing maybe in an ATM, or else when you're going to issue a ticket, it may be a ticket in the railway ticket booking counter, or else in a multiplex where you want to watch a movie. For that also you can see a line. And in front of any shops, bank you visit, all right, wherever you go you will find people standing in queue, right? So to maybe to purchase something, to take something, right? So they are, for example, to draw the money from the ATM bank, there will be queue, right? So now here also, but this queue, my dear student, this queue, they are standing in a line. This line, they are standing in a line to cast their vote. Yes, they are standing to cast their vote. To cast their means they are standing in a line for an election which is being conducted. So they all are standing in a line. And now here, my dear students, in this line you can see people or persons from different backgrounds, different communities. So you can see Sikh, Hindu, Muslims, right? Again, when we talk about the languages, right? Again, it may be either poor, rich, right? So now we can see there it is Ashok Jain, a industrialist. And again, we have a government officer, Isaac Lal Singh. We have a consultant, and we have domestic worker also. It means either rich or poor, or doesn't know or does belong to any community, right? Whether they are of a higher caste or a lower caste, whether they belong to the high society or a low society, they are all to cast their vote. Yes, I can see. We see quality. No, Vishnu Kumari, no, it's not quality. It is equality. Yes, here each and everyone, right? So does stand in a line to cast their vote. So we can see here we cannot find any sort of indiscrimination here. So all have been treated equally, right? So they, however, who comes the first, so they will be casting their vote, and then followed by the next person, right? So now here, my dear students, so this is the start of the chapter on equality, right? So as you approach the next classes, right? So again, you can read more and more on equality in the higher classes, right? So now here, this was of the storyboard, right? Again, there is one more storyboard which I will show you. Okay, so now let us talk about on equality, right? People's participation, okay, conflict resolution, equality and justice are the key elements of a democracy, right? So these are all the key elements of a democracy. So now, my dear students, in the previous year, I hope you have studied about democracy. The word democracy has already been introduced you in your grade 6. Democracy, D-E-M-O-C-R-A-C-Y. Democracy, the word already has been introduced to you in the previous year, right? Yes or no? Democracy, my dear students. Last year of a grade 6, we have been taught about democracy. Yes, can anyone say? Reply? Anyone can reply with yes or no? Yes or no? Sanjana, Patty, I can see Namrata. Who's crazy gamer army? Babu Kamal, Manjula Bhai Katare, Anas, gamers. Come on, reply. Right? So now India, yes, good. Yes, I can see. Yes, now all are studying. Yes, yeah, yes, good. Right? So democracy, and moreover, India is a democratic country. It means we choose our representative. We have the authority to choose our own representative. It means we elect them, right? And they are answerable to us. And it is the for democracies, right? Okay, yes. Okay. Now again, when I am talking about democracy, people's participation, conflict resolution, justice, okay, and then the important key feature is which stands is the equality. What? Equality. Equality is an important feature of democracy as it influences every aspect of its functioning. Okay, what is this? System of government by the whole population or the eligible members of a state, typically through elected representative. That is the Google answer. I got it. Okay, Vishnu Kumari Gannur. Right. Okay, my dear students. Yes, equality. It influences every aspect of its functioning. So it has an impact. So now again, equal right to vote. Yes. So in this page, we have seen everyone has the right to cast their vote. But there is a condition, right? There is a condition that anyone in India, right, in our country, anyone who has attained the age of 18 and more than the age of 18 has the right to cast their vote. To cast their vote, right? So here now equal right to vote. Either it may be girl, boy, right? Anyone who attains the age of 18 and above so are eligible to cast their vote, right? You might have seen your parents, right? Maybe neighbor, your relatives, they have casted their vote, right? Yes, now each and every adult in India has the right to vote irrespective of their wealth, community, religion, etc. Who is above the age of 18, whoever it may be, right? And they should not tell to whom we vote. Yes, agree. See, voting is your right. So no one has the right to say you have to go and vote for the particular candidate or something. Yes, I might have seen regarding when the election canvassing or camping is going on. So there may be some of the party, even the candidate who is standing contesting for the election, he will also come visit your home, namaste, and yes, he has his pamphlet he gives and he says, please vote me and elect me, right? It's not only one person, right? For example, if there is a municipality, right, election is there, municipal, then for ward the elections will be conducted. Then the person who is contesting election of your particular ward, right, so he will come and visit to you. It's not only one member who is contesting, there may be 2, 3, 4, right? So it depends upon the how vast the ward is, right? So then same again, we have MLA elections, MP elections. For MLA elections we choose the CM of a state, and for the assembly elections, right, again we have MP elections. For MP elections we choose the prime minister of the nation. Yes, what is this? Something sanitizing and YouTube. Shubham Bhopale. Okay, right? So this is now anyone in India, a person who attains the age of 18 and above has the right to cast their vote irrespective of their wealth. Either he is rich or poor, yes, or his community doesn't belong to an upper community or lower community. Even he might be a beggar or a president. Even he might be a beggar or president. They have the right to cast their vote. Yes, in voting we have equality. To cast our vote we have equality. Yes, again now what do we call to cast their vote? What do we call this? We call it as, where is the blue? We call it as universal adult franchise. Do please, okay, do please note down. What do you call it? Yes, sir. Okay, yes, it's universal adult franchise. Okay, now again, this universal adult franchise is based on the principle or idea of equality. Do please, okay? So now, my dear students, a humble request. So whenever you are attending any online classes, do please be ready with a book and a pen or pencil, right? A paper to jot down some of the important points, to jot down some points, to write down, to note down. Please make a note, right? Okay. So now, what do we mean by universal adult franchise? It means, yes. What do you mean by universal adult franchise? It means a person attaining the age of 18 and above has the right to cast their vote, right? Has the right to cast their vote irrespective of their community, wealth, religion. So it's called universal adult franchise. I am ready with the textbook and rough book, sir. Good. Who is this? Ritvik. Very good. Yes, sir. We heard it in 6th class. Good. Very good memory. Nice. Who is it? Baswarajaya Mat. Yes, agreed. Good morning. What does it means? Franchise means same company, right? Universal adult franchise. And the main idea of universal adult franchise is it works on the principles of based on the principle of equality, right? So this is about universal adult franchise. Okay. Now under this system, Under this system, the value of each vote is same. The value of each vote is same. Sir, we heard in 6th class. Good. Sir, in 6th we learned, sir. Good. Again, who is this? Even I am ready, sir. Right? Who is this? Kavya. Yes. Yes, sir. Right? Okay. Now, this was about universal adult franchise. Right? So now here, my dear students, let us see one more storyboard here. We have a storyboard here, my dear. In this textbook, we have a storyboard. You can see here. Okay. Now again, one word, my dear student. Domestic workers. There. Now here, Kanta is a, right? I hope you have noted down this. Noted this, right? Okay. So now here, my dear student, here we have seen that Kanta Devi is a domestic worker. Domestic worker. So now domestic worker, who are they? Can anyone tell me? Who is a domestic worker? Who made the universal adult franchise? It is in our constitution. Right? Okay. Yes. And my dear students, your questions, you must, if you have any doubt, you can ask is in the FCC class right now. Okay. Right? So please keep in mind any doubt or any question queries you have. We have a separate session from unit 4 to 5 will be conducting. In that, if you have any questions, any queries, any doubts, you can ask to the respective teachers. Done? Am I clear? Yes. Okay. Domestic worker. Can anyone tell me who is a domestic worker? Anyone tell me who is a domestic worker? Who made? Okay. Yes, sir. I don't know, sir. Speak. If you know the answer, please step. Please don't say these negative words. I don't know. Please do not use negative words. Yes. Farmer, domestic. Yes, sir. Kanta Devi is a domestic worker. Okay, may I know who is a domestic worker? What sort of job? What kind of job they do? Agriculture. Kanta Devi. I heard this story, sir. Okay, Vishal. Who is this? Vishnu Kumari. Government? No. Kanta and Sujata? Yes. Farmer? Okay, okay. So now my question is, what kind of job does this domestic workers do or does? Agriculture? Cleaning? Yes. Someone has hit the bullseye. Smriti Deshpande? Yes. Cleaning? Agreed. Home cleaner, the same version again. Kanta Devi. Yeah, someone gave me a Google answer. Who is this? Domestic worker is a person who is hired to. Yes, it is a Google answer. Okay. See, hired to carry out. Okay, those are awesome. And my dear students, do please write your name. Someone has given something awesome, PKXD player. Please change that to your original name. Don't give all those other names, your favorite name, something, right? Character name. Santosh Samar, farmers, cleaning. Harding, what is this? Harding, Raju Kalgi. Cleaning, Harding, Kanta Devi. Who clean, wash clothes? Yes, someone, Ritvik again. Who cleans, wash clothes, housework? Yes, good. Factory cleaners, domestic animals. Working in construction, government, domestic. Okay, right. So simple is this is what a simple word. Household works they do. Household work. Either it may be cleaning, cooking, washing, taking care, gardening. Anything if I left, okay? So please, right? Say they do. These domestic workers usually they does this household work or household job, and also they also take care of the. It may be the younger kids, or else if someone is not well, sick, unwell, they take care of them. And also in many of those high society houses, we have seen that their parents, right, who have been above the age of 65 or 70, they appoint a domestic worker to take care of them, right? So that is what is domestic worker's job, right? So now here, Kanta Devi working Ashok Jain, sir. Okay, right. Okay, good. If you read the story, right? Does it include domestic animal care? Yes, there may be, right? They will also take care of these pets also. When they can take care of the kids and the elders, yes, they will take care. Agreed, right? Okay. Washing clothes, giving tea in the office. Office, no, I'm saying it's domestic work, right? Yes. Okay. Again, cleaning the domestic animals, household workers. Done. So now, my dear students, the story starts here. Now, Kanta Devi, she is a domestic worker. Okay. Right. So now here, I'm going to read the storyboard here. Yes. I'm going to read the storyboard. The first one, you can see this one. Isn't good. There's a conversation, right? So they all are standing in a line, and she has casted her vote. Here you can see they are speaking, and they came to their house. And in the meantime, Sujata, Kanta Devi, okay, here have some this you will feel better. And when I get back in the evening, we will go to the hospital. Okay, so now Gudiya, Kanta Devi has a daughter by the name Gudiya. So she is unwell, no? So now, as in a hurry, she has to go to the vote, and after casting her vote, she has to go to work. And someone said that Ashok Jain Saab, right? Yes, she has to go to work. In the meantime, she also, while coming on the way to home, she finds her the daughter is unwell, so she gives something, right, to drink and to calm her. And she says once she finishes her today's job, so she will come back, and then later on she will take her to the hospital. Bhagyashri Jamadar, cooking, yes, cooking also is there, right? Okay, so now here you can see, it's no wonder that Gudiya falls ill. The basti is never cleaned. The basti is never cleaned. You can see this one, this image, right? So her daughter usually falls sick because of the unhygienic condition where she lives, the surrounding, right? Where she lives is unhygienic. It is not clean. It is dirty. So it may be water, may be standing. It may be called stagnant water. And again, there are no roads, right? Again, when it is dirty, yes, the chances are there that mosquitoes, right? They will hatch eggs, and so as a result, many sorts of diseases will be there. Water will also, cleaning water will also be not pure drinking water or clean water. So drinking impure water also causes you a unhealthy condition, right? Okay. The next one which we have is the story of Kanta Devi, and her daughter name is Gudiya. So Gudiya has fallen sick. So Kanta Devi will take her to the hospital once she finishes her daily work, and then come back, and she will take her to the hospital. Dengue, yes, dengue. Yes, I know, my dear students, you all are aware of the diseases which were spread by mosquitoes, right? Mosquitoes, by biting of those mosquitoes. It may cause dengue. Sir, okay, done, agreed. Who is this? Vijay Lakshmi. Okay, Anas. Anas has sent something. I don't. Please don't send those smileys, some notation, some symbol. Please do check. Kantabai daughter is sick. Yes. All right. So now, my dear students, now here we are finding here next topic on this of this is other kinds. Other kinds. Other. Who is this again? Seventh Tungabhadra. Okay. Right. Okay. Malaria spelling is wrong. Other kinds of equality. What are the other kinds of equality which you see in your surrounding, which we witness? Dengue, malaria. Please stop the dengue, malaria now that it is over, right? Okay. So the topic of Kanta Devi has now came to an halt. So you also please give rest to your fingers, right? Okay. So now, man, when we when we are living in this vast country, right? Okay, sir. Sir, my name is Swati or Israji. Please, you have to change. No, it is Swarna Israji. Okay. So now in India, living and working conditions of people are very far, right, from equal. You have witnessed this COVID-19. Please stop this. Don't use this word. Already we have been fed up with this word, right? Please, who is it? Supriya Banashetty, stop it. All right. Okay. Apart from being poor, people face inequalities in different ways. Do you know? Yes, my dear students, it may be poor or beggar or rich, right? So one or the other way, people face inequalities in different ways. So now, how are these inequalities formed, especially, and who are these victims, we can say, right? Okay, so now in India, the common, right, the common form of inequality, especially in the rural areas, is the, yes, in India, the common form of inequality, especially in the rural area, the, yes. Someone has used one more word, religion. Yes, Samir Dukandar. Okay, Raju Kalai, caste. Yes. So this is the caste system. Caste system in India. That is the major inequality you can find. You hope so. You also have witnessed this kind of inequality in our system, right? Yes, in our surrounding, especially in the rural areas, you can find more and more when compared to the urban areas, right? So it is one of the kind of inequality which is in India. Okay, right? Urban areas have to some extent have done away with it, but it still remains in the mind of even educated urban Indian. Yes. So when we say in the urban areas there is no inequality, but there is also inequality in the urban areas when compared to the rural area. It means more you can find in rural area, some part you can see in urban areas. In religion, inequality forms upper caste, lower caste, good, Manjula Devi Reddy. Again, caste system, religion, color of people. Yes, color of people. In India, we cannot find that color. Color, we call it as a racism. In India, we cannot find those. Okay, but in foreign countries, especially in those European or African countries, you can see those. Especially this color discrimination. That is racism. Breathe into the shadow. I can't understand Supriya Banashetty. Okay, right? There are areas which dominate caste system like marriages. I hope, my dear students, right? You might have seen, if you have read newspaper, you have seen, might have seen matrimonials like maybe bride required for a bridegroom. There is, right? Age 30 age 30, working, annual salary 5 lakh, requires a Brahmin girl. I hope you have seen this, okay? And also like professor, qualified, beautiful tall girl for Gupta, boy 28, 6-inch, CA, working in MNC, Texas, USA, $80K. These are all types of inequality you can find. A Brahmin girl required for a Brahmin boy. Yes, you can see a Christian boy requires a Christian girl. You might have seen those. So this is also a sort of inequality and someone job-based discrimination. Good, who is it? Raju Kalgi, yes. And someone again, they go into hospital. There will be big line, and she think we should. Okay, Vishnu Kumari, it's not good. Dowry, yes, dowry. I hope you all, right, one or the other way have faced or witnessed, right? Good. Okay, right. Now again, my dear students, we're not talking about marriage. Name, next word I am using a word is Dalit. 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 You can see this word, Dalit, right? So this word is also used for the It's type of inequality, right? So now again, Dalit is a term used by the people of lower caste to address themselves, right? It's a word used by the lower caste to address themselves. Okay, so this is the word Dalit. Dowry system, Dalit, yes. Who is this? Sai Samarth. Okay, dowry system, right? Different one. Caste system. Again, we have the managers will conductor, right? Again, now we have the term Dalit. So, a type of inequalities. There is a problem in each and every country regarding the equality, right? And also maybe gender discrimination, my dear students, male and female, he or she, and also some of the jobs are only meant for she is not allowed, but though she is also eligible, it means women are eligible, but they are not been entertained or not been given the job in the particular section, right? So their job discrimination, and again, moreover, we have the gender discrimination, right? Okay, right. Again, they use this word to point out how they have been and still discriminated against, the word Dalit, right? And again, there are incidents of Dalit student in school facing discrimination as they are asked to sweep the floor, drink water from separate pots, right? Sit away from general students, etc. Yes. So now we have seen or witnessed, right, some of those conditions of the Dalit people, Dalit students going to the school. They will treated differently. They will be discriminated. They are not allowed to sit with the general category students. They also they may be sitting away or maybe down, and they were made to clean the floor, sweep the floor, clean the floor, right? Other sorts of works also been done, were be given to this backward community or the low class or the Dalit people, right? Okay, yes sir, we have learned about democracy. Good. Untouchable, right? It's untouchability also we have witnessed, right? Okay, my dear students. So tomorrow we have we'll continue this class tomorrow, starting from the recognizing dignity. It means the value of a person. Okay, so that was from today's class. Thank you. Bye bye.